In this video, I'm going to show you how to fold an origami rotating tetrahedron designed by Tomoko Fuse. It's a fun toy you can play with and easy enough to fold even for kids. Diagrams are published in Origami for the Connoisseur by Kunihiko Kasahara and Toshi Takahama. And in this video, I'm going to use 3 square sheets of paper for a model that looks like this. Now, the squares each have a side length of 15 centimeters or 6 inches, and then the resulting tetrahedron has a diameter of about 8.5 centimeters or 3 1/3 of an inch, and a height of 3.75 centimeters or 1.5 inches. So let's get started. All 3 modules look the same, and we're going to start with the white side up and fold in half edge to edge. Unfold and bring the raw edge to the crease we just created on both sides. Then we're going to fold in half again, bringing edge to edge. And now, while keeping that folded, we're going to take each of the flaps and fold them up to the folded edge. And same on the other side. Next, we're going to unfold this again. And now we're going to create creases from the midpoint of this side and the midpoint of this side, so right here. So I like to catch one point and catch the other point, and then just pull the paper apart a bit to add a nice crease right there. And same for this corner. Then unfold, rotate, and do the same thing for the other 2 corners. Next, we're going to create a crease that goes from one of the corners to the one that's opposite of it. And I like to actually start in the center. We have a crosshair there, we have an intersection of creases, and I like to catch that and then swivel this point until I get a really neat corner here. And I'm just going to crease halfway, and then I like to flip it over and then again swivel the corner here. You don't have too much leeway anymore, just to get a really nice point there. And then extend the crease and unfold. Now you have a very precise crease, and you do the same thing on the other side. You first catch the corner, swivel the paper until you have a very nice, neat corner. Then extend the crease, flip the paper over so that you can again see that you make a very nice, neat corner right here. Nice point, and unfold. Now one of your modules is done, and you need to repeat all of the steps 2 more times. Once you've completed all your 3 modules, we're going to assemble the tetrahedron. So for this, we're first going to open one of the modules and insert the second one exactly halfway. Then we can close it again, and we can make this valley fold perpendicular so that it sticks up, and push it all the way in. And then we can start adding the third one. Open up and then again insert halfway we want to have all three colors showing. So you can see we've got half a color showing here, half one here, and then the whole blue module showing. So that means that we have to insert the blue one into the screen section. So again, we're going to add a value fold here, just making it stronger. It's already there. And then you can see if we bring these together, we create a triangle here. So now we're going to slightly open this, and we have to slide the paper in this time. So you can see that we're sliding the blue into the green module, like this. Straighten it out and push it inside. So it might be that you can see here there's a bit of tension. So to push this in all the way, you might just be able to squeeze it in like this. But if it doesn't quite work, what I like to do is I go inside this layer with my fingers so that I'm not touching the green paper here. And then I'm going to push with my thumb in this direction and with my fingers in the opposite direction. So I've got my fingers in here, not touching the green layer. And here I'm on top of the green layer, and then I'm just pushing with the thumb up and with the fingers down. And I find that makes it a bit easier sometimes to get that paper to squeeze in. What you can also try is you can also try and take this layer and pull it a bit, so that then you can see here you don't really have much of the other module showing. Now, a very important step is that you push this out so that you do not have a valley fold here, but more like a mountain fold along this edge right here, because that's going to make assembly a bit easier. So just ensure that there is no valley fold here, but it's more like a mountain fold in this direction. And then we're going to push the paper in along the creases we prepared, all three of them, and then we can take all three and simply push in the corners. And this is super easy if you do not have a valley fold here. It needs to be sticking out. And when you have that, simply flip the model over and again push in all three of these sections and push inside. And then your tetrahedron is done. Now all you need to do is to really fix this by rotating, and I find 3 times is just about the right amount. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And if the creases weren't quite in place correctly, then now the modules should have aligned themselves, and now you can play around with it and have lots of fun with this rotating tetrahedron designed by Tomoko Fuse. And now that you know how to fold this model, how about you try folding the navel shell, also designed by Tomoko Fuse, or check out my playlist of tutorials for further action models. I've also got a playlist of more simple origami models which you may enjoy. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next videos, and do visit my website happyfolding.com for more origami content. I hope to see you around, and happy folding! Plus, if you're curious which paper I used in this model right here, this is American foil. It's thicker than Japanese foil, and it's very easy to see the crease lines. Also, it's very sturdy, so that you can play with the model for a long while, until perhaps at some point the paper will rip, but you know what? Then you can simply take 3 more sheets, fold it again, and repeat all of that joy of folding and rotating again.